Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi, everybody.
How you doing? I'm Grillmeister Damon.
I'm Lou Barbecue.
And I'm Montana Max.
And welcome to Croix Valley Live.
We are excited to be here on a Friday. That's fun.
That's a little different for us.
It is. It's Good Friday, so it's a good day.
It is a good day. It is a good day. So this is our Croix Valley Easter special, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit ahead of Easter. We're showcasing a couple of recipes that you might be able to, incorporate into your Easter cook this Sunday.
Plus, we like to eat Easter dinner at least 3 or 4 times, just to be sure.
That's right. That's right. So, you guys, tell everyone what we've got going on. What are we doing this week?
We are doing 3 different things. First thing is a classic appetizer. We're going to do deviled eggs, but we're going to do them the Croix Valley way, which is super yummy. And we're going to use some smoked eggs that we pulled off the smoker this morning.
Yep.
And then we are going to do something really cool that we've never attempted before. So this is groundbreaking recipes right here. We took a pit smoked ham from our friends at Compart Family Farms. We Hasselbacked it, which means we sliced into it. We're going to stuff it with some lobster. We're going to throw it on the smoker. And what are you making to go on top of it, Max?
I am making a Hollandaise sauce.
Oh, how very elegant.
Yes, we're going to take things up with the elegance today.
And we have one more thing on the smoker, too. What else are we doing?
Well, you can't have an Easter meal without having an Easter dessert.
That's right. And what are we making?
We're making a cobbler or a crisp, depending on what part of the nation you are from.
Depending on how crispy it turns out?
Well, that too.
And this is Damon's absolute favorite. He loves apple crisp. So
I do.
We're making Damon some apple crisp so that Max and I can eat more lobster.
There you go. Now, I want to start off by saying a couple of things here, okay? I'm taking care of being on-air talent,
yes,
as well as being the behind-the-scenes guy. I've got cameras over here. I've got monitors here, and here. So if I am not addressing you personally, I'm trying to manage everything else that's going on. So
he's trying to make sure we look good.
That's right.
That's right.
And I also have an earpiece in. I'm going to take this out. We've got some new technology going on here at Croix Valley this week.
Yep.
So I've got the earpiece. We all have these little slap chop microphones.
I like these.
You like them?
Yeah.
I feel very much like Garth Brooks today.
Do you?
And I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, I feel like Billy Mays.
That's right.
God rest his soul. Awesome.
Oh.
No, it's a good day. It's a good day.
Good Friday.
So we've got some new equipment going on. And again, if I'm not completely addressing you guys, I am doing some other things. But thanks for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to address one more thing with you,
Yeah.
and that is what everyone is calling social distancing and being stubborn. I'm going to call it physical distancing because we are all very socially connected thanks to the power of the internet. But you can see we are not 6 feet apart. We simply can't be. For those of you that have seen our live streams before, I'm just going to go through this really quick. We work in a very small manufacturing facility, which is an essential business and stays open. We cannot maintain that 6 feet distance and produce our sauces. So we keep a very close social circle between us and our immediate families, but that is why you see Max right next to me. Plus, I'm married to this knucklehead, so he's always right next to me anyway.
I am. I can't get rid of her. Well, let's talk about some of the recipes that we're going to showcase here, okay? Yeah. I'm going to go with a little bit of a wider angle there so you can see what's on the bottom.
Yeah.
What are we doing with the Hasselback ham? Why don't you explain that?
Sure.
And I'm going to jump off and maybe give a little closer view here, okay?
All right. Well, I'm just going to I've got a couple of lobster tails here. Cut into them and just kind of pop that meat out. And then I will show you what I'm doing with that ham.
Okay.
I did that really well. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, that was smooth.
Smooth, like a boss. All right. So this is just a part of the ham that I've kind of cut into, right, to make this cute little fan. So then you just take your lobster, cut it into these thick chunks. They're probably about an inch.
It looks good.
We're going to stuff them. If you can see. Here, I'll spin.
There you go. Spin it around.
Ooh. I need like a lazy Susan so I can just get all angles right there. Just stuff it right in there.
Stuffing the lobster inside the ham, right?
Yes. So then, obviously, this ham is pre-smoked, so it's already cooked. So the only thing we're concerned about is cooking the lobster. So we're gonna take these and pop them on the grill until that lobster is done, nice and translucent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me go back to the other view there. There we go. There we go.
Oh, there we are, eh?
Okay, so we're gonna pop the ham in the grill.
Yes.
And what temp are we cooking at? This one's at about 350 degrees.
It is, yep.
Okay. And again, because the ham is already pre-smoked,
Yep.
we're just waiting for the lobster to get done. And at that timing, especially because you've cut into it and you fanned it out a little bit, it's not like we're dealing with one giant piece of meat here any longer.
Right.
What we're dealing with is a like smaller pieces. So the ham will come up to temp at the same time, theoretically, as the lobster is getting done, right?
If all things go according to plan, yes.
Awesome. My brother Eric, by the way, is joining us, and he's commented, if you're following along with the comments at all, he says that he wants some lobster.
Eric, you may not have any lobster.
He is deathly allergic to lobster.
I really
so this
think
recipe
you should tell
is not
people
for you,
what
Eric.
did. He was home alone one day. Lobster was on sale. He lives out in the middle of nowhere, Minnesota. He decided to cook up like 4 lobster tails and eat them just because they smelled good. And then had to call the neighbor to call the paramedics to take him into the emergency room.
Yeah, that's my brother for you. You know.
God bless our sister-in-law.
Exactly.
She's a saint.
So, Max, you've got hollandaise sauce that you're making to top this off when it's all done, right?
Absolutely.
Tell everyone kind of what's a basic hollandaise. What's
so a basic hollandaise is going to consist of just a couple ingredients. It's going to consist of egg yolks. So you're going to want to separate the whites out and just keep the yolks. It's important you keep the whites out because you will have trouble with your hollandaise setting up and getting the texture that you want.
Okay.
You're going to put a little squeeze of fresh lemon juice in there, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of butter. And then from there, you need to whisk. And you need to whisk like you've never whisked before. It's important for a hollandaise sauce to keep whisking the entire time you're cooking in a double boiler. And we're using a double boiler here, which if you don't have a double boiler pot, you can see that we're just using a larger pan with boiling water with a pan inside of it. That keeps it from overcooking, burning, all those kind of things. But you need to whisk it and whisk it constantly. Otherwise, your hollandaise sauce will break. And by break, I mean the oil will separate from the eggs and the butter, and it won't be that nice creamy texture that you're looking for.
Right. Okay. So I just want to get a close up here real quick, Lou, on the Hasselback ham.
Yeah.
So let me zoom in on this for a second here. Again, this was a pit ham, right? This is a Compart Family Farms pit ham, and you've got it sliced and you've got it stuffed with the lobster tail there. Mm-hmm. Right now we're simply going on the grill for approximately how long do you think that this is going to take?
Oh gosh, I'm hoping maybe like 15 minutes. It doesn't
15,
take that
20
long
minutes.
to cook lobster. I mean, they're kind of stuffed down in there, so it's not like they're just sitting on top of the tails.
Okay, cool.
We'll see what they look like in 15 minutes.
All right, go ahead and pop her on here.
Got her.
We'll let that cook away. It looks awesome. I'm really excited to try it, to be honest. We've got a lot of folks joining us here right now. Dale just commented, Dale Peterson says his wife is allergic to shellfish as well. More lobster for him. So great video. Appreciate that, Dale. That's one of the benefits, right? But if you have a shellfish allergy,
you don't eat this.
Just stay away from this one. We've got a couple of other things that we're going to show you here as well. So but what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring up something here real quick, okay? So we're using the Compart Family Farms pit ham in this recipe here. And I was able to catch up with Jim Compart yesterday and give a quick little interview with him to try and explain and try and showcase what the difference is between Compart Duroc ham or pork products in general, and maybe the average stuff that you might find, commodity products in the store. So I want to go ahead and bring up a little video here. This was the interview that I did with Jim yesterday. Stay tuned and watch this. It's really interesting. This will show you why we love Compart pork products so much and why we really consider them to be the best pork on the planet. So today I've got Jim Compart with me. Jim is the president and CEO of Compart Family Farms in Nicollet, Minnesota. Jim, welcome.
Thanks, Damon. Glad to be on your show.
Yeah, no, it's great to have you. I mean, you obviously know, and I think most of our viewers know that we use Compart Duroc pork in pretty much everything we do, especially competition barbecue and cooking at home. And we definitely wanted to feature that. So, tell us, just give us an idea as to why, what do you do at Compart Family Farms? Why is your pork better? Why does everyone say it's the best pork on the planet? What sets you guys apart?
Well, Damon, we have a very, much different approach to supplying pork to the consumer. We're all about quality and flavor and taste. And we're fortunate because our family has actually raised the best breed for meat quality and best flavor and taste is the Duroc breed. And our family has bred those genetics for over 70 years. In addition to that, it's about color, it's about marbling, and the marbling is God's way of injecting love into that piece of product and giving you the best eating experience. And so,
and that's what I wanted to bring up. I mean, one of the reasons why you have higher marbling is that through selective breeding and genetics, you guys are actually doing ultrasound on your hogs to check and see what that marbling is like, and then breed selectively from there, right?
Right, yes. We've been selecting animals using ultrasound for over 40 years, but the technology came out in about 2007 where you could actually see the marbling in the live animal. And so we have our own ultrasound machines. We scan the Duroc males and females, and we basically stack the deck. We take the best Duroc males, the best Duroc females for marbling. We breed those lines together, and then we keep the top 3% of those genetics for the following generation.
So today on our episode of Croix Valley Live here, we're cooking some different Easter dishes, and we're cooking a lobster-stuffed Hasselback ham with Hollandaise sauce. So it's a little different, and I want you to tell us what the difference is in the ham products you make. So I've got a couple of them right here. Okay, so here's the Compart pit ham, and I've got the bone-in smoked ham here as well. What's the difference? Does the average consumer know what the difference is between these two types of hams? Tell us.
Well, they're both high-quality hams. They're both hickory smoked hams. They're coming from the same muscles that the bone-in ham is. The same muscles we use in that boneless ham. But, the boneless ham is deboned. It is put in a net, and it's hung and smoked, in that net. And it's boneless. So you can, both these hams are fully cooked. So people want to think, well, we got to cook, this ham to a certain temperature. The ham is already cooked. So you could slice that pit ham and you could eat it raw. Just like it's not raw, it's cooked without even warming it up.
Makes an awesome sandwich too. I mean, that's one of the things that we love about this one. You can just slice right into it and you're off and running.
Your bone-in ham, that was a whole ham when it was smoked. So there's another piece. There's a butt end and a shank end to the ham. And so that ham was actually about twice the size of it. It was a whole ham just as it was taken off of the animal. And the shank was cut off. It was netted and smoked with our hickory smoke. And it's a delicious, delicious ham. I challenge anybody to find a ham that tastes any better than that. I've not run across it.
Yeah, no, I mean, we absolutely love the product. It is seriously the tastiest stuff that we've ever had in a ham. It really is, and you guys do a phenomenal job with it. If people want to get their hands on these hams or any of the other Compart Duroc products, tell us how to get them. They can order directly from the website or find some in retail locations. So what's the best option for people to learn more about it and to find it themselves?
Well, go to our website. That would be the very best resource. And we have an online store that people can order all of our products that we fulfill. We ship out Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Ground delivery usually gets everywhere within 2 days. You know, if you're local in the, you know, Midwest, most of those get delivered even in a day. And so we can supply that. If you also look in our website, it'll say where you can find us. And there's stores listed, there's restaurants listed.
Well, Jim, I really appreciate you taking the time to join us and talk about Compart Duroc pork products. If people want to find out more about it, that website is compartduroc.com, and we always have a link on the end of the show here for it too. So can't wait to dig in. I wish you were here to try our Hasselback ham, but I'll save you a piece, and we'll connect when all this social distancing is done with, and enjoy a meal together.
Sounds delicious, David. Have a great Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter to you. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Okay,
Take care.
Bye.
Well, there you go, guys. That was Jim Compart from Compart Family Farms in Nicollet, Minnesota. So that was some cool information, I think, about what really sets the Compart pork products apart from just your average pork. And you know, you can find it online, you can find it in the stores, but really super popular in food sport, especially because it just performs better.
Yeah, it does. You get a much more consistent product for sure.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Absolutely. That was neat, huh?
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I want to, kind of take a little look at your next recipe here, what we've got going on, and then we're going to check in and see what's cooking in Croix Valley Nation. But
sounds good to me.
What are we doing right here? Let me get another camera angle here real quick, okay? Because I think we've got some really gorgeous eggs that we need to take a look at. Okay, so let me step off here for a sec, and.
I'll get my jelly beans out
There
of the
it
way.
is.
Lou's eating jelly beans?
I am. It's Easter.
Well, it's one of those.
Love
It's Easter,
jelly
huh?
beans.
Okay, show us what the heck do we got going on right here? Look at this. What's up with these eggs?
Eggs are so much fun on the smoker. So we've got 2 different eggs here. I mean, they're the exact same eggs. Put a little bit more of a heavy smoke on this one, so they got a deeper color. A little more of a lighter smoke on these guys, so they're just kind of speckled and pretty. Another fun thing we did is we actually boiled the eggs ahead of time, cracked them out of the shell, and threw them on the smoker so that they absorb a little bit of smoke flavor too.
Sure. So we're making deviled eggs,
We are.
right?
Yes.
So real quick then, what are some of the component ingredients that are going into the deviled eggs?
Well, most people, I mean, they're going to put in mayo and they're going to put in some sort of mustard and what kind of pickles do we have here? French boy?
Well, we've got cornichons.
Okay, cornichons.
Cornichons are just basically a French word for pickle, but they're teeny little baby pickles, and they're a little different. If I was on Chopped or on Food Network right now, I would absolutely be using cornichons, and I wouldn't even refer to them as pickles because cornichons sounds fancy.
I just get the pickles from the Minnesota State Fair. Those are pretty good.
The Gedney brand?
Yeah,
those are
Gedney.
awesome too.
There you go. All right. So just, the egg yolks from the eggs we smoked earlier.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum. Some mayo or Miracle Whip, depending on your taste preference.
My preference is Miracle Whip.
I like
You
both.
prefer the tangy zip?
I absolutely do. I
A
love the
deviled egg
tangy
just
zip of
isn't a deviled
Miracle
egg.
Whip.
We're gonna add
We've
a
got the
little
cornichons.
Oui, oui.
Fancy. You can also use pickle relish. A lot of people do that as well.
Yeah.
But this is the piece de resistance.
Oh, for goodness sake. All right,
I'm
yes.
going with that whole French
Yeah,
thing.
you're doing a
Is that
great
French
job.
anyway?
Oui, oui.
Oui,
Piece
oui.
de resistance?
Oh.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
What is it?
It is the Croix Valley Honey Dijon barbecue and brat sauce. This is a mustard-based sauce, obviously, but it is going to kick your deviled eggs up to the next level.
That's good stuff.
Oh, it's so good.
That's
right?
good stuff. And then you just mix that together, and then we're on to actually filling the eggs, right?
Yepers.
Okay, cool. So while you're mixing stuff here, let's go ahead and see what's cooking in Croix Valley Nation this week, shall we?
Yeah, let's check in with the nation.
This is one of Max's favorite
I
favorite
love
deals
this.
here. Max likes this a lot. So first thing that's cooking in Croix Valley Nation this week.
What do we got, Damon?
Well, let's see.
What do we got? I'm
Let's
eager
see.
to see you.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Hit me.
Here it comes.
Ooh.
It's oyster crackers. Oyster crackers. These are oyster crackers that Tyler Juergens from Juergens Smokehouse down in Illinois did this week.
Looks good, Tyler.
It does look good. Tyler was bored. I was, going through Facebook, and I saw that he was a little bored, and he made actually a number of these. Earlier this week, we posted our recipe for seasoned oyster crackers.
It's one of our most popular recipes.
It absolutely is. When we go to events, shows, trade shows, craft shows, events where we're doing sampling and demoing at our dealer locations, this is the way that we showcase the flavor of the rubs, is that we're putting them on oyster crackers. And people always contact us and say, how do you make those oyster crackers? What was the recipe again? So we popped it online, and we actually had a lot of feedback, and a lot of people liked that recipe and whatnot. And Tyler went ahead and made some up. So
Those are a great appetizer for Easter, by the way.
They're a phenomenal appetizer for Easter. If you're looking for the recipe, go right online. Let's see here. Jim says toss some bacon in that deviled egg mix, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That would be really good. Top
there you
that
go.
with some smoked bacon.
Bacon makes everything better.
That is
It
true.
Absolutely does. That would be really good. Next item that we found cooking in Croix Valley Nation here this week comes from Derek Medeiros. These are some jalapeno poppers that he made.
Ooh.
And
Look
and
good.
they're different. He made a Philly cheesesteak jalapeno popper. I don't remember what he used with that. The Croix Valley
Probably the hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy.
Yeah.
I think the pictures that we have right here are buffalo jalapeno poppers. He used
Yeah.
our garlic buffalo barbecue and wing sauce on those, and those just looked gorgeous. I had to absolutely include that picture for sure.
Good old Derek.
Good old Derek. Another thing that we found cooking in Croix Valley Nation this week here comes from Brian Gibbs. Ooh. This was he referred to it as a quarantine butt. he was out there cooking pork butt using the Croix Valley all meat barbecue dry rub and some of our private stock sauce on there. He posted a number of pictures. It looked really delicious, and I don't know if you can see on that pic right there, but man, it's got an awesome smoke ring. It looks tender and extremely moist and juicy as can be. So
Good job, Brian.
good job, Brian. So I also wanted to bring up something else here. Now, this is something that we were cooking in Croix Valley Nation this week. This was a grilled pineapple habanero cheesecake. Okay.
I didn't know you were going to bring that up. That's a good memory.
So this item, Lou and I just made this earlier this week, and we made it for a specific purpose. We made it for the hashtag pellet grill potluck.
Yeah.
So Louisiana Grill, we're a Louisiana Grills pro team, and Louisiana Grills and Pit Boss Grills are putting together their initiative here for Easter because everyone is, kind of stuck at home. We're not all getting together with big family gatherings and whatnot, but they wanted to still share that community spirit of Easter and sharing a meal by using the hashtag Pellet Grill Potluck and showcasing the items that people are cooking across the country so that everyone can find them and kind of, share in these recipes and different presentations and different dishes as well. So we did the grilled pineapple habanero cheesecake, which includes our Croix Valley pineapple habanero barbecue and wing sauce.
Yes.
And it turned out awesome.
It really did.
It was so delicious. Really love the stuff. And we've got the full recipe for it on the Croix Valley website. You just go to CroixValleyFoods.com. We loaded tons of recipes on there, including one other dish that we are bringing to our pellet grill potluck this weekend, and that would be our smoked spinach and artichoke dip.
Oh, I love that one.
This was good. Max devoured this stuff.
He did.
I'm not going to lie. I ate it, and a lot of it.
Yeah, you did. You ate a ton of it. It was really good, really easy to make, and again, the recipe is online. So, and by the way, that pellet grill potluck, that hashtag is something that they are encouraging every pellet griller to utilize and showcase those recipes online, whether you're using Traeger or Rectech or Weber's or Camp Chef or whatever it happens to be. Join in the pellet grill potluck, and it'll be a lot of fun.
It will be a lot of fun.
It will be.
I'm excited to see what everybody makes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Lou, what do you got going on here now?
Oh, I got the deviled egg mixture all
You're
mixed up.
stuffing the deviled eggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now she's doing it with the spoon there, and that's my fault, because one of the things we're going to show you is to make them look super fancy, like they come out of the restaurant.
Yeah.
A simple trick is to put them in an icing bag that you would use to decorate a cake. But we ran into a bit of an issue there with our chromosomes, Cortisone. We're a little thick, and then we needed a little bit wider nozzle.
Oh, so got it.
That's something to keep in mind. Otherwise, you run the potential of exploding, or if you add bacon or anything that's going to be a little bit larger, or relish or whatever, make sure you pick a wide tip nozzle to do that.
There you go.
My other egg tip for you for presentation is when you buy eggs from the supermarket, they're all sitting in their lovely little crate.
Yeah.
And then you bring them home and you take them out and boil them. And then where you take the yolk out is always at the bottom. And when you go to fancier, right, restaurants and things, you'll notice that the egg divot is more in the middle. So if you want to really go for that key presentation piece, take your eggs the night before and turn them over inside the crate. That'll allow the yolk to settle down and drop towards the middle of the egg. So by the time you go to cook them in the morning, that egg placement of the yolk will have dropped to the center of the egg, and everyone will look completely centered for you, like a pro.
There you go. Egg tips from Montana Max.
I know a few things about eggs, from gathering them to laying them. Wait. Maybe I don't know about that so much, but
that was excellent, Max.
That was excellent. I just want to check back here and see how our Hasselback ham is coming. The lobster is actually looking pretty good. It looks like we probably only have a few more minutes. Should we go ahead and get a wait a minute. No, you tell me how you're going to finish off these eggs here, okay?
Okay, just a sec. Let's take some room.
Lou's getting the eggs all pulled together.
That's right.
I want to showcase the deviled eggs in the final presentation here, okay? Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
See them?
Yep, we can see them. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on them here, okay? Hold on one sec
here. By the rest of the eggs, so they look really pretty.
One sec. There we go.
Oh,
again,
yes.
I'm the only... No, you got to move those other eggs so I can zoom in on them now.
There we go.
There you go.
Put a little English on that guy.
There you go. What are we going to do to finish off these deviled eggs?
Most people, when they top off their eggs, they use paprika because it's pretty and it's tasty.
Yeah,
something even better than using the paprika. There you go.
Croix Valley Spicy Barbecue Booster?
Yes, because it's very heavy in paprika, but it'll give it a little kick. So we're going to just throw a little bit of that on top.
Yep.
Very, very pretty. And then this morning, before I came out here for filming, I wandered into the backyard and found our chives growing up.
We have chives growing in the backyard?
We do. So
are you sure these are actually chives?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure they were in a pot.
They were in a pot. All right, so that's a really easy presentation for doing some deviled eggs. But the cool thing about it is that you've smoked the eggs on the grill and the smoker ahead of time, so they're going to take on some really cool flavors and something different than what the average deviled egg recipe would probably call for. And again, you can go online and you'll be able to find this recipe here at CroixValleyFoods.com. I don't have this one uploaded yet, but we will. We'll get to it as soon as we're done. Absolutely. So Max, how's your Hollandaise coming?
It's good. It's ready to go. Remember, once again, we're using a double boiler for this.
Yep.
Because you want really low boil. I think there's a fancy word for it. Yes. Simmer.
A simmer.
So you're going to just want a slight simmer. Otherwise, you will have scrambled eggs. And I will tell you, that does not have the same effect as a Hollandaise sauce on your dish.
No, not at all. Not at all. So what's going on back here on the LG 900, by the way? What's cooking away back here?
This is the apple crisp.
Apple crisp.
I know. You're right. You're one of those dessert first kind of guys.
That's right.
Kind of waiting for that one to come up. not gonna lie to you. So okay, Lou, we've got the eggs done.
Yep, eggs are done.
Our ham is nearly done.
Yep.
The Hollandaise, where are we at? We're almost done, or
we're pretty much ready to go. We're just keeping it nice and fluid right now. But yeah, it's got that creamy consistency.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. Well, I want to mention here as well, and again, I'm working on some monitors and different things here, so there's a few different things that we've got going on. But we've got a number of products in all of our authorized dealer locations, and these dealers are the folks that carry a wider expanse of product that you wouldn't be able to find in your average grocery store or meat market. And we've picked up a number of new authorized dealers here just recently.
Yeah.
We've gone. We're all the way, from the U.S. to Canada, all the way down to Aruba now.
That's so fun.
And we're continuing. I mean, this might be a time when a lot of businesses are kind of shutting down or experiencing a slowdown in their business, but people are at home and they're grilling more.
Yep.
And they're doing a lot more home cooking. So we're continuing to move product. And if you want to take a look at where to find a great selection of Croix Valley products, just go onto our website, click on where to buy, type in the radius there and your zip code, and up will pop a list of all of the stores where you will be able to find the Croix Valley products, including all of our authorized dealers that are identified by that little icon there, and they have got a wide selection of products. So you'll be able to come up with a number of great products, number of great recipes if you check us out online, right?
And I'd also say a lot of these authorized dealers right now, in fact, most of them, are considered essential businesses.
Absolutely.
These guys and gals are out there really working hard to make sure that we have, not just barbecue supplies, but all sorts of essential items that we need.
Yep.
So, when you go to, whether it's your local hardware store or your independent meat market or places like that are also Croix Valley authorized dealers,
Yep.
and even if they're not authorized dealers, make sure you're saying, thank you, because they're really going above and beyond, working
Absolutely.
additional hours, taking extra steps, curbside pickups and
Yep.
things like that. I mean,
Yep.
really to keep things moving for people and to keep that sense of normalcy going. I mean, they're really out there working hard, and make sure you remember that.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I mean, really for anyone that you're dealing with in retail or food service or any of the places that you're at right now, gas stations especially, we're all trying to be as safe as we can, but those guys are,
be
think about it, they're
nice
like on the
to 'em.
front line here every day, kind of putting themselves potentially in harm's way, and we appreciate everything they're doing because they're keeping us working too.
Yep.
They really are.
Yep.
So
And they're keeping you fed.
that's right. So
All right,
let's
ham
check
and
in
lobster.
here.
How's that coming?
That lobster looks like it's almost done. Do we have a plate that we can plate it up and put that hollandaise on there?
I do. Hold on.
All right,
Here I go.
Lou's gonna go grab
Hey,
a plate.
buddy.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good. I don't get to see you this close this often when we're doing these streams.
I know, isn't that wild?
All right.
It's the Damon and Max show. All right, Lou's back.
What's going on over
We're
here?
sorry about all that stuff we said about you while you were gone.
Lou, I have to ask because Easter is upon us, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any interesting anecdotes about Easter?
I love Easter.
Maybe a joke or something? Lou's always full of jokes.
They're funny, though.
Do you have one out there? She's eating jelly beans now.
What? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Alma.
Alma? Who?
I'm all out of jelly beans.
Oh, that's a good one. Lou, barbecue Holter, everyone. There you go. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, well, I had to check in with you.
Knock, knock joke,
I wasn't. Do you have, we have the here we go. I was going to ask if we had some gloves that we can grab these out with.
Oh, we got gloves everywhere.
I'm going to glove up.
Woo.
I think we're just about ready on our lobster-stuffed Hasselback ham with Hollandaise sauce.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
I think so.
Okay. So we're rocking at about 350 degrees back here, and we're ready to pull this off.
All right, pull her off there.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give it just a minute.
Okay.
Just a minute.
I thought that we were ready to pull it off, but this is live.
Groundbreaking recipe.
It is, and we're live, and sometimes it doesn't come together just the way that you want it to.
Yeah. Well, I can
But
tell
that's
you,
okay. That's
one
okay.
of my favorite Easter memories from being a small lad back in Montana, and this
Go
is
for
a real
it.
quick one.
Yeah.
I got an Easter basket when I was a child that had scissors in it that were shaped like a rabbit. And I was just a wee little cowboy at that point. And they didn't even have metal on them. They were just plastic. And I remember the first thing that I did with them is I went outside and cut all the tulips off the top of my mother's flower bed.
Oh, no.
She never has let me forget that. But that was not such a happy Easter moment, but it was funny nonetheless.
It was an Easter moment nonetheless.
Poor Mama Montana Max.
I don't know what that said about my future at the time for my poor parents, but
Oh my gosh, that is really funny. That is really funny. While we're waiting for the lobster, can I try one of the eggs?
Yeah.
What do you think? Have you tried them?
I haven't tried them.
Go ahead and try them.
I want to try one of the ones that I smoked.
I apologize for eating in front of you.
Yeah, we're super sorry. Except not.
It was really good.
That's really good.
That is awesome. The spicy barbecue booster adds another layer of flavor. This is compounded with flavor because of the smokiness from the smoker initially. That spicy barbecue booster on there, the chives from our backyard, but really the flavor of that Croix Valley honey Dijon barbecue and brat sauce coming through there is phenomenal.
Yep.
Absolutely phenomenal. And that's actually one of the things that we always tell people when they're asking what they can use the product for is with that honey Dijon. I mean, it's great on everything, and especially fantastic in deviled eggs or in, an egg salad sandwich or potato salad. I mean, use it as an ingredient. Anywhere you would use mustard, you can utilize this as well to impart more flavor. Those are awesome.
yes, those are awesome.
Those are really, really good. Man, I'm liking that.
That's good because we're having them again on Sunday.
Perfect. So we're just trying to showcase some different recipes, a couple of different things that you can do with Croix Valley products, and something that maybe you want to run out to the store and pick up something and maybe try some different deviled eggs and smoking deviled eggs on your grill or smoker at home.
Yep.
Or buying some lobster tail and stuffing them into a piece of ham.
It's been a rough spring. You deserve lobster stuffed into your ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Also, in the Midwest here, we have a large Scandinavian population, and Hasselbacking actually originated in Sweden. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so you can do a fancy technique, say it's part of your family heritage,
There you go.
and make up a nice backstory for it.
Just like the walk-in Wikipedia. aren't
Well,
you?
you know, pick up a few things out on the trail there from time to time.
You sure do. You
I
sure do.
guess. So how's our dessert coming? Is
The
it getting there?
dessert, it'll be ready by the time it's time. By the time it's ready to have dessert.
It'll be ready when it's
Yes.
ready.
Yes.
Stop asking, Luke.
That looks like a long comment there.
Yeah, what the heck?
Pam Savoy said hello from Lou's distant cousin in Superior. Lou and I have never actually met, but I have enjoyed watching your videos and learning the many different ways your barbecue rubs and sauces can be used. Well, welcome to the family, Pam.
Oh, jeepers.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, she's up north, eh?
Dylan,
Nice.
Dylan up in Canada there. He's even further north than Superior.
Even further north.
He says he's having burgers for lunch today with Kansas City barbecue sauce and the all-meat dry rub with a little of the mustard brat sauce on there.
Dylan, you have brought up a fantastic segue.
Yes, because next week's episode of Croix Valley Live is going to be all about burgers.
We love burgers.
Big fans.
It'll be Burger Palooza over here at Croix Valley.
It will be.
So make sure to stay tuned and check out what we're doing, because we're going to bring out some really special stuff that I've been working on for a while, some things that I've perfected in competition food sport over the years.
Yes, Professor Damon will school you in burgers.
I will. I'm going to leave it at that because I am just so excited to talk about burgers next time. Yes. I really am.
And that episode will be 3 hours long of live video of Damon.
Just talking about
Hey,
burgers. Because
Ben Keefe says, Max, that you're a super good stirrer.
Oh, thank you.
He loves your stirring.
I like to whisk it. Whisk it good.
Whisk it good. Goodness gracious.
It's getting out of control now.
All right, man.
Oh, we got her?
Yeah, we're golden here on this ham. Okay?
All right.
So we're gonna take. Oh my god, it smells awesome.
Look at that.
Look at that. Okay, now where's here we go. Move. I'm just gonna try and get this into the other camera,
The smell
and then
is
I will.
Incredible.
Here we go. Then I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on this. Okay, and you can move it around a little bit.
Okay. Let me get my little heat gloves on.
I'll check this one out.
I will tell you,
Look
this
at
is
that.
the reason why it's super hard for me to come into work every day.
These are
Look
nuts.
at that. So that's the lobster-stuffed Hasselback ham. Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh,
We've got smoky lobster in there. You can see it steaming away.
Yeah.
You can see the juiciness there on that ham.
Uh-huh.
That is so good.
I'm gonna get a couple
Oh my
big
gosh.
shots out here. Wow.
Oh. Now go ahead and plate one up here, Lou.
How do you want them plated? You want them like that?
Hold on,
Look
I
at
just
that.
want to put it the other way. I'm super particular.
He's very particular.
Okay. I just want to
You like
zoom in
that
on
better?
this real quick so I can step back.
All right.
Hold on. Bear with. No, you go right ahead. I'm asking everyone else to hold on
Okay,
because
everybody else hold on.
I'm Mr. Cameraman here at the same time.
That's,
Okay.
look at that.
Oh man. Oh my goodness, that looks so good.
It's
Now let me move this over here. Oh, I don't know which way. There we go.
There you go.
Here we go.
Oh, there
that's
it
good.
is. Oh,
that
that's
the, the smells in here are absolutely amazing. I can actually smell the ham. I
And
can
the
smell
lobster.
that smokiness, but I can smell that lobster too. This smells awesome. So Max, go ahead and give her the old Hollandaise drizzle
the old
there, would you?
drizzle, Max.
Give her the drizzle. I'm gonna get a little close up on this while
We
you.
may have come up with something.
Oh man,
I think we may have just broke the internet. Here we go.
look at that. Some delicious scratch-made hollandaise on there. I think it'll tie it all together. The hollandaise
Good
goes
job.
great with ham, as we all know from eggs Benedict and whatnot. But it also goes great with seafood. It's one of those sauces that's. Do they refer to that as a mother sauce?
They
I believe
do.
They do.
It is
yes.
one of France's mother sauces.
Yes. So it really pairs with so many different dishes. Look at that there. That is so good.
And this is something too. You do a nice little drizzle.
Yeah.
Put a little cup on the side for people.
Oh yeah, if we're dipping it in and
Yeah.
whatnot. Now we've taken the this is basically half of one of those Compart Duroc pit hams here.
Yeah.
It was half of it because we split the thing, like lengthwise. And out of that one ham, and these are some pretty big portions, I'm going to tell you right now. These are
Yeah.
pretty big portions. Out of that, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 individual portions.
Yeah.
And that was only half the ham. You could have 16 portions like this. Not that you've got 16 people coming over for Easter this year, but the point is there's a lot of food that can go a long way. And this is a mouthful here. That's a lot of food. A lot of food.
I think we should just spice it up a bit.
Spice it up a little bit.
All right.
What are you spicing it up with?
I'm gonna throw a
What's on
little
there?
bit. I'm gonna come into your camera. What? There it is. A little bit of the Croix Valley all meat rub, just to kind of.
Give it a nice little flavor pop.
Yep.
There you go.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
That is really good.
Woo.
That looks really
We have
good.
outdone ourselves today, gentlemen.
That's some good stuff there. Just want to go over to the comments here real quick. Wendy is joining us. She says hi, Croix Valley. So hi, Wendy. Thanks for
Hi,
joining
Wendy.
us. Maggie asked if we've done any Bloody Mary presentations. I think that's a fantastic idea for the next episode. We're going to be doing a burger episode next time. We might as well throw in some Bloody Marys. So Maggie, stay tuned for Croix Valley Live episode 4. And we'll show you some really cool Bloody Mary presentations with our
Do make
with our
a
seasonings.
fine Bloody Mary.
We do. Lou loves Bloody Marys. John Schwani Q, he says, "You're killing me, Smalls." Look at that. So, Rob is joining us from Canada there. He says he uses he's using our rub in his Taste of Canada recipe.
Oh, yay!
So that's pretty
World
slick.
Food.
World Food Championships is doing their
Yep.
Taste of Canada competition right now. Good luck to you, Rob. I hope I hope your recipe and certainly the Croix Valley Punch of Flavor helps win you a golden ticket so we can see you down in Texas.
Yeah, by the time
this
we
fall.
do our next filming live, they will be probably about in the middle or either in the middle or just starting the announcements from Taste of America.
Yep, I think so. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our cast iron apple crisp off of the smoker here.
Yep.
Got to put on my gloves because it is a hot one. Look at that
Glove
thing
up.
bubbling away
Ooh.
there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Here, let me go in. I'm
Where
going to
you
set
going?
this down. I'm going to set this down right here. There. I'm just going to
We're gonna let that cool off.
Oh
a bit.
man, can you see it bubbling away there? Mm-hmm. Can you see that? I'm going to zoom in real quick here. If you want to check out this recipe, by the way, that's our cast iron apple crisp. Very easy to do. Basically, some apples, sugar, butter, some oats,
Remember, with all the
some love.
recipes that we do here on Croix Valley Live, they are all available on our website for you to make at home.
Yep.
www.croixvalleyfoods.com. Remember,
right.
Parmesan garlic fries from our brisket episode.
Yep, those are up on the website now.
The tacos from the brisket episode.
Yep, the leftover brisket egg rolls with the horseradish cream, those are online as well.
So anything that we make here, you'll find on our website. And if you have questions, remember, we do have the Chat with the Pitmaster feature where you can chat directly with us.
Yep.
You know, we're happy to answer any questions. If you're in the fray or, you know, maybe you need a substitution or other ideas, you know, don't hesitate to reach out to us. That's why it's there.
We love getting those messages.
Yes,
That's
we do.
fun.
Yeah, we do.
We fight over who gets to answer.
We'll probably see a lot less how do you make those cracker questions now that we've posted that.
Yeah.
So real quick, I'm just going to a different camera angle here. We've got our smoked deviled eggs that we made.
Yep.
We've got that Hasselback ham stuffed with lobster and Hollandaise sauce. And we've got a cast iron apple crisp. I mean, that's really an Easter meal in and of itself there. Throw in some rolls or what have you,
or a Bloody
if
Mary.
you're so inclined, or a Bloody Mary. and there you have it. These other recipes here will be up on the website shortly. I can't wait to dig into the
I think we better get into that ham and lobster here pretty soon.
Go ahead and go ahead and get into that lobster there if you want to, guys. That's all fine by me. I want to go ahead and also mention here that we have a number of partners and sponsors that we wind up working with here as well, and certainly like to have you check those guys out online and give them a shout. We've got Louisiana Grills, Compart Duroc, Compart Family Farms, which obviously we were featuring in today's recipe. Gunter Wilhelm Cutlery, Grill Grate, Flame Boss, Big Frig Coolers, Go Fire Starters, and Great Scrape as well. So definitely check those guys out online. They're awesome partners for us. We really appreciate everything that they do. You guys go ahead and give it a try. See how it tastes.
I'm going right for that lobster.
Yes.
Are ya?
Oh, yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, it's crazy delicious.
So good.
How's
So
it taste?
It's unlike any ham I've ever had.
Is it?
That's
Well, I can't wait to
incredible.
dig in as well, but I'm going to wait here for a second because I'm trying to do all this background stuff. I just want to tell everyone, thanks for joining us on Croix Valley Live. Absolutely appreciate it.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter, all of you guys. We had a number of folks joining us today. Jen says, Max, that she's looking forward to trying all the food on Sunday. Hint, hint. So sounds like you're gonna have your work cut out for you there. So anyway, thanks again. Really appreciate you guys joining us. Make sure to check us out online at CroixValleyFoods.com for today's recipes and a whole lot more. And also, good opportunity to go ahead and click and follow us right now so you never miss another episode of Croix Valley Live.
Yeah, and tag us in the posts and the things you're making
Tag
with
us
Croix Valley.
Absolutely.
Hashtag Croix Valley Nation. Love to feature you.
Sounds good. Well, I'll have to tell you guys, stay safe, stay strong.
We're in this together.
Never name a cow you plan to eat.
And as always, we'll see you around the grill. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
All right.
Let's eat some more.
More ham.
I need some of that now.
Lobster.